We spread peace amongst each other. I pray for this business to continue to be profitable. Pray that everything that you guys are pursuing in your hearts, that you give it to God, and you pray as if it all depends on God, and work as if it all depends on you. Let this prayer not be selfish in your name. Let this meeting be productive in your name. Amen.
And there's nights where I could be the server, dishwasher, manager, a cook, and yeah, it's due to, you know, infidelities in the business, but overall, you know, if you're saying that you're going to commit to something, you got to be willing to do it all around the board. You can't say, yo, I want to play basketball, but I don't want to play defense. It doesn't work like that.
He definitely is doing this thing, and I commend him for just filling such big shoes and doing the damn thing, because it's not easy. It's not, I understand, with our personal lives and just, you know, he's still young and he want to have a life too. But like the fact that he's still putting so much work and effort and.
Hello? Hey, how we looking on the food?
Good so far.
We good so far?
You need more salmon, but that's what I'm saying.
We need more salmon.
And hard sweat and tears into his dad's legacy to build it even more.
All right, I'm gonna have to make a little run. I'm gonna have to.
I commend him.
Yup. So yeah, I got you locked in, man. I'll see you later, man. I really appreciate your support.
Man, always. Just tell me what's going on. I'll be there support, bro. Young girl, always.
Man, that's it, man. That's love right there. I'll see you later on tonight, man. Make sure you put that all black on for me. Probably, I want to say like 8 or 9 years ago, we made a shift in the restaurant to make it a restaurant and a venue. So basically, where the way that the space is laid out is very unique, and you can do a lot of different things. You know, we've had weddings, we've had baby showers, fashion shows. We've had a little bit of everything. Radio awards, hosted by Debbie Ireland.
Hey, it's your girl Chi-Chi, Jess, and we're at the 2024 Radio Record Awards. Period.
Backstage, how y'all doing tonight? This is truly a blessing. I want to take a moment to just thank Mr. Joe Douglas. Joe made sure me and Anthony Hamilton got a song together. We hit number 4 on Billboard. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. Much love to Joe Douglas and all you guys that's here tonight. I'm LeVelle and y'all be blessed.
Love, I never will forget the day.
Next time, make sure you pop in the Backstage. Absolutely. Check in, lock in, man. It's MOG the Mogul, and we showing major love, man. God first, get them bags. You already know what it is. Let's get it.
Shout out to Joe Douglas Jr., baby. We in the building.
Yes, sir.
I'm Angela Remon. I'm Remon Rush. And we want to thank Radio and Records 2024.
We want to thank
for giving it up.
We want to thank Debbie Ireland.
And honoring us.
Baby. Thank Joe Douglas and Backstage for having us.
Thank you so much.
Well, no. What was the single? You and I, baby, we can make this work.
I never lie. I never make you feel that hurt. No.
Girl, here it goes. Gotta let you know that it's
I feel as if this upcoming year we're gonna have like a lot of venue rentals just based off of our previous year. And about 4 years ago, LIA is an organization that supports the community and helps us out a lot. But on Saturdays, they do day parties. While we're closed, they pack the venue out.
It's
good? It's your favorite DJ, DJ Ryan Allen. We here to celebrate 9 years for LIA here at Backstage. So I'm gonna let everybody know we're the #1 here on the South Side, Backstage Atlanta.
Just to see him completely take over everything and not just take over and just run into shits. I'm talking about take over and carry on his father's legacy and even build it even more. So it's just like, he's truly been a blessing. The same way his dad was a blessing to all of us, he's been a blessing to all of us too, because just the more opportunities he's giving each and every one of us from growing the business, it's just like, this dude, like, what can he not do?
You know, it's been a family the whole time. My dad was out there on the road with Maze, Future, and Frankie Beverly doing different concerts and such. You know, it was the family holding it down. You know, it was me, my mom, my sister. We was getting it done.
So I started in management early, so now that my age, I can like literally help Isaiah in some aspects of how we deal with employees, what to say, what, you know, not to say. Let's try not to do it on an emotional level, but on a business level. And he has really grown a lot. Isaiah is doing a marvelous job. He's doing an excellent job.
Let's say there's conflict between two servers. Let's talk to this person, let's talk to this person. Let's give these two people time away from the business. And I found the best solution was to put the two people in the room and ask questions and dig out what's the root of the problem. You know, in business, you have to be okay with dealing with someone you may not like, but also doing business with this person. It's the same thing with the customer. A customer can piss you off, but you still have to attend to the customer.
I've been there for going on 4 years, and I've seen a lot of different girls.
I'm telling you, it was literally just like, we're going to a whole bunch of your sisters, especially when you've been there for a long time. Hey, look, man, we got FreakNik 24 at Backstage Atlanta. If you're not here, you're a loser. I'm telling you, you missing out. Killer Mike here. We got good drinks. We got good ass. Hey, whole lot of Backstage FreakNik shit. Come on, man.
FreakNik definitely is a staple in Atlanta, and it's monumental in Atlanta. FreakNik is kind of explains and shows the roots of where Atlanta is now.
Wanted to participate in FreakNik, so the fact that it was at the best casino on the South Side that I happen to work at, man, listen, I got there. First of all, Godwin Road was like, it was hard for me to even, I didn't even have nowhere to park, actually. Let's just start there.
The FreakNik Festival at Backstage. Like, as soon as I turned the parking lot, our Old National was already shut down. Like, I could barely get in, and I'm like, I work here. Like, can I get in to work?
I'm trying to get a hold of my security guard because is there a security guard at this door?
I asked them to have one there. I didn't see one there. I told them we needed to have one there.
So are they gonna we had a security guard right here at this checkpoint.
Yeah, so that makes sense. The door is now locked. Huh? Wiz, I need Misha at the door. Can you just call her? Okay. Okay.
Even our staff was in uniform, ready to meet that hype of the FreakNik. Shout out to the local College Park security. Shout out to the councilman, Mr. Roger.
Old National was shut down. Backstage was turned all the way out. Like, it was such a good time. Everybody had a great time.
$60 at the door.
So how did we just get back there without $60?
Right, that's our problem. So in the front, right here, we're not allowing people because this is the backstage.
Mm-hmm.
So this entry gets you to the back.
So now we gotta pay $60 to get in. We was already in there. That's not cool.
That is cool, but I'm glad I caught it.
No, because now we gotta pay.
What up, boy?
We was already
You all right?
there.
It means a lot to have the support from the city as well. And then shout out to Killer Mike. Killer Mike came and hosted Grammy nominated. He, you know, to have somebody like that of that caliber on Gabi, like on Old National, you know, that was game changing for us. And I think it put a stamp like that. I think that definitely stamped Backstage. Like, we're here to stay.
Everybody was excited about FreakNik. I walked in, I seen people with they Bobos, they FreakNik shirts, they booty shorts. I seen guys dressed like they was in the 90s. They was in the back grilling. Killer Mike was there. Karma. What else was going on? There was just there was so much going on that day.
Be able to highlight it, something of that magnitude, it was a blessing, and it was a great opportunity. It actually showed us what all we can do with our venue, and we look forward to collaborating with Carlos, Neil, again, Wiz, the whole FreakNik team, Scotty ATL. We look forward to collaborating with you guys again, and maybe even putting together something else for the people.
One of the biggest attractions to Backstage is that the food is unique. Talk about the food.
Yeah, so the food is pretty much homemade recipes that me and my family have been, you know, me and my sisters have been raised on. And some of the recipes have been passed down from my late grandma to my father to us. And it was one of those things where it's just been in the family. Like, certain recipes just been in the family for so long. And it's traditional bar food.
Family secret, can't tell that. Do you go to McDonald's and ask them what to do, put it in Big Mac sauce? No. So don't come back here to Backstage talking about who put it in our flour. If I let it go, let it be.
It's traditional bar food. It's bar food that you can get at, you know, any other bar. But my motto in the kitchen is making the simple things great. And, you know, I can go down the street, you can go down the street and get the actual care that we put into it. You know, you actually have someone back there out of the family, you know, preparing this stuff for the week. And you can feel the love in the food. You know, you can feel the amount of work and love that we put into it. And I think the number one reason what separates us is our consistency.
Happy cooks make happy food. Your kitchen happy, shit gonna run smooth. All that tension shit be in the air, nobody wanna work with that. Move, hey, move, move, move. That shit get aggravating. You gonna wanna fight. Ticket times gonna go skyrocket through the roof for no reason.
They call it the egg beater on the south side.
Just
Mr. Egg Beater.
Just eggs? Heard.
How have you been able to cope with your father's passing? You know, how is your mental health? What do you do to ensure that you have time and you're good?
I do believe that I currently, like right now, I do believe that I have reached all cycles of someone passing. So when he passed, that first year, I thought I had it. Like, I thought I was good. Business, we got this. Second year, it was filled with confusion and frustration. Like, I spiraled into a dark place that second year because I was just confused. At one point, I questioned God, but I got out of that because I knew that was the devil creeping in.
And after we got over the initial shock, then we started thinking of the good times and saw how strong Miss Mama D was at that moment. Kind of gave us a little, I don't know. It was a sad situation.
And then the third year, that's when, like, you know, approaching the third year this year has been the roughest year for me. I started to feel the emotional side of my father being gone. I started to feel everything, like from envisioning, I started to envision more of that day when he passed, and it's just been an up and down cycle. Like I said, I do believe that I'm at the end of the cycle, and it's been rough, but I still haven't found that system or that routine to cope with it all the way just yet. But I have found, you know, keeping it simple, prayer, time to myself. The gym is like saving me right now. You know, I'm at a point in my life right now where it's just prayers answer. I tried for the first 3 years to do it myself, and I can't do it myself. So, you know, I've been trying my best to submit to God and spend more time with Him because He has all the answers.
What I have learned and what I'm learning is that we got to learn to take every day that God gives us in a positive, try to find as much positive in that day that we can. I'm always the one that's joking with him. And I said, Mr. Joe, we're not staying in this club all night tonight. I was like, we're not staying here all night. We're gonna be drinking all night. You're not gonna be giving folks shots and all that stuff all night. We're gonna be going out of here at the right time. Not knowing that, of course, that would be my last time.
How y'all do it?
You know what? It's the grace of God. I'm gonna tell you like that. That's the only thing. The spirit of my husband, the grace of God. That's how I look at it. I said it's a journey we on, and whatever the Lord put me on, I'm good with.
Mom running, left the whip running. I'm legit thinking time coming. See the ash falling in my J, shrinking, chain clinking, chain clacking, nerve wracking, slur have intoxicated, demonstrated 4 by 100 meter. Relaying, no D, laying on my deposit. How you feel? Trying to get conditioned if it's track and field. Take this pill, Hattie like an anchor on the last